Dodoo.
No.
Once more, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the night is a cruiserweight contest between Olanrewaju, Duradola, and Ofei.
No.
Judges by the side of the ring: Roger Bano, Shevin Akwe, Erasmus Owu, and the man in charge of this fight, Michael Nico.
So they went here.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Anyway, so pardon us, you're still live on HS Television, and we bring you live coverage of the fight, certainly, and of Night of the Stars, and indeed, organized by Capic, Bronx, and Box Office Sports, and the Box Office Sports bringing you live coverage, of course, of this fight here at Hydro West Center, of course, in Accra, and I'm here, of course, with my colleague Sam Nanago, bringing you live coverage, live commentary, of course, on the ground. For now, exhausted 4 fights already, we entered into the final, let me say our next fight, Olanrewaju, Duradola, interesting name, and Ofei on that count, interesting name. And this is a cruiserweight contest.
So, Olanrewaju, I remember him very well when he went all the way to Congo DR against.
I want you to go with him and show him the celebrities so he can capture them. Well, so pardon us.
So, Olanrewaju, I remember him when he fought against, when the DR to fight against Ilunga Makabu for the WBC Cruiserweight Championship. He lost that bout, but he gave a very good account of himself. And also, Ofei Dodoo, the last time he also fought, he fought for the Ghana National Heavyweight Championship against Osmanu Haruna, the man known as Sabo.
Interesting, but and I look at the physique, cruiserweight. I love that.
The last time he fought as a heavyweight for the national heavyweight title, which he lost. But he has come back for this fight as a cruiserweight. Ofei Dodoo trains out of the Accra Boxing Club.
Well, so the Ghanaian were here to make Ghana proud, and I love his posture, I love his stance. The confidence level is all up at this stage, and it promises to be a cliffhanger cruiserweight contest. Indeed, 200 pounds it is for Olanrewaju, Duradola, and of course Ofei Dodoo weighing 259 on that counts. Incredible.
Heavyweight is from 200 going.
I think that's changed. Really? From 200 going.
The cruiserweight is 190.
I heard something. I think that's changed. Really?
They tried to bring in a new weight called bridger weight.
Oh, bridger,
yeah, but it didn't really work out.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the main event of the night, which is a featherweight WBO Africa Championship between John Lyon and Solomon Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next bout of the night, which is a cruiserweight contest of 10 rounds between Olanrewaju Duradola and Ofei. From the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he took the scale at 200 pounds from 1 He is spotted in green trunks, black canvas, and black sauce to match. Ladies and gentlemen, he had 49 fights, 140, lost 9, 37 by way of knockout.
In this one
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you from the red corner. He goes with the ring name God's Power. Introducing to you, Olanrewaju Duradola. Across the ring to the blue corner, he's also spotted in blue trunks, blue canvas, and white socks to match. Ladies and gentlemen, he takes the scale at 259.40 pounds. He has had 5 fights, 1-4, lost 1, 3 by way of knockouts. From the Accra Boxing Club, introducing to you, Ofei. Judges by the side of the ring, Roger Barrow, Erasmus O, and the man in the side of this fight, Michael Nico.
Alright, so now we are getting ready to rumble, and this fight promises to be a very tough one indeed. And that is the cruiserweight division, 200 pounds and over. But we were actually contesting on the weight class. Ofei Dodoo weighing 259 and thereabouts. Well, maybe we need to have more clarification. Elsewhere, because Louis fight straight, isn't it? It's above the heavyweight division.
No, it's above the cruiserweight division.
Above the cruiserweight.
The heavyweight division has no limits.
No limit exactly.
But they are cruiserweights. But his weight
it's
of 259
way beyond,
is way beyond the cruiserweight division, way into the heavyweight division. I mean, there are some heavyweights who weigh. Somebody did like Wood, his normal weight as a heavyweight is either 218 to 230 pounds.
Absolutely.
So for Ofei weighing 259.
It's
a full-blown heavyweight.
Anyway,
bigger than most heavyweights.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Just like Joshua and Joshua was weighing this pounds before, Anyway, so we're still, enjoying these heavy punches at this stage, and it's the junior heavyweight, I should say. And in the ring, it's Ofei Dodoo, of course, in blue trunks and red gloves, coming up against the Nigerian, certainly the traditional colors, of course, green and white, to match, of course, with black gloves. Round 1, and the punches are already telling, Nana.
And then there's way back in Nigeria, Olanrewaju Duradola, apart from boxing, is also a police officer. I don't know whether he will be able to arrest Ofei Dodoo in the ring here, because he actually works as a police officer in Nigeria, Olanrewaju Duradola.
Interesting stuff. So he's got the courage, of course, as a pace setter, and it's amazing. But of course, how he's able to stand up to the test of time, how he's able to live up to expectation. Of course, his stamina work also matters. But the Ghanaian Ofei Dodoo is still resolute, and the punch goes through the Nigerian, but quite a feeble one at that stage. But let's see.
I think
the Ghanaian will be clenching at this stage, Nana.
I think that it will be prudent for Ofei Dodoo to fight on the back foot and try to wear out his opponent. Duradola is a heavy puncher, but he doesn't have a lot of stamina, so it will be good for Ofei to allow the fight to travel. Don't engage him too much now. Walk around the ring and allow him to tire out, and then you come back at him. But so far, the fight has been quite competitive. Duradola tries to go for the 1-2 and the right hand, but Ofei came back this time around with a huge right hand of his own. A right hand lands to the head and body of Ofei Dodoo, and Duradola this seems to be in the driving seat at this point.
Interesting. I think I'm loving the fight already. The first round, entails more energy from both boxers. But the Nigerian is beginning to put some stubbornness in him, trust me. Anyway, the fight still continues, and Ofei Dodoo, can he really stand up to the test of time at this stage?
Yeah, At the very first round, fight between Olanrewaju Duradola from Nigeria against Ghana's Ofei Dodoo. A very, very hotly contested first round. But I would say that the Nigerian landed cleaner and heavier punches will give that one to Olanrewaju Duradola of Nigeria. He is a well-traveled boxer. He has been to Russia and all over the place. I believe strongly that he would put up a good show, but we can expect nothing far from excellence from Ofei Dodoo. Round 2 promises to be even more explosive.
Anyway, alright,
Cruiserweight Ofei in the blue and white trunks, whilst Olanrewaju in the red corner in the colors of Nigeria, the green and white.
Alright, so Nana, more action in round 2, and I'm already enjoying this fight, and this is an issue about the men and not the boys, and you surely would have to go through with all the skills and all the skill sets that you really have, and the Ghanaian, of course, with more weight advantage, for me, I think should be able to actually live up to the billing, Nana.
It depends on if he's able to land his punches. So if you have the weight advantage and you are not landing, it might not go well for you, because as the rounds wear on, it could be that that extra weight could take a toll on your stamina.
Interesting.
But so far, Ofei is giving a very good account of himself here, landing some very good punches to the face and body of Olanrewaju. But Olanrewaju, whenever he goes close, he tries to rabbit punch. I think the referee Nikwe should caution him on that.
Absolutely. So you're still live on HS Television, theultimatesportsghana.com. Go there and of course join us as we bring you live commentary.
Yeah, right there, another rabbit punch from Olanrewaju, which Ofei replies. A huge punch to the head of Ofei Dodoo. Looks rocked by that punch. Of course, he was stunned there, but he's still in there, punching. He's still standing, and he goes down. I saw that to be a slip, but referee
I think
issues a count.
Well, I think that that is contestable, because I saw it otherwise. It was a begging blow. I mean, on that occasion, and I told you the Ghanaian, he has the advantage, but of course, it's so amazing how he's letting off his guard to allow this fall. I think that it's a genuine, knockdown on that occasion, and he really needs to pick up his pieces and come up if he really wants to get higher. Anyway, so there we still go, and the Nigerian will go in between the ropes, but he comes and alright, so now there we go again, and it's getting very, very terrific here at this stage, round 2. It's a cruiserweight contest between Ghana and Nigeria, so to speak, and Ofei Dodoo, of course, in blue trunks, going through. He needs to help Ghana. He needs to make sure Ghana wins, of course, this one. He goes in, the clinch comes through. Ofei Dodoo seems relaxed and a bit fatigued, of course, from the screens. And there he goes. But the Nigerian is a bit resolute at this stage. He's not giving up at all. Quite incredible. And the referee will come in. But it's the Nigerian who will come up strongly at this stage. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff from Olanrewaju, Duradola. Incredible, man, for this occasion. bubble.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the two boxers. And let's show some appreciation for the two boxers. It is a cruiserweight contest scheduled for 10 rounds. But ladies and gentlemen, it ended abruptly in the 10th round by a TK. The winner, with the ring name God's Power, Olanrewaju Duradola.
All right, so the Nigerian has won, and he has really shocked the Ghanaian. Ofei Dodoo has lost at this stage, and well, it's no surprising at all. And both boxers really need to work a bit harder on their confidence level if they really want to go higher, of course, in the competition.